No, I won't. I think somebody has to do it for me.
He's our Bangalore branch manager. Children books, and all sorry, I'm very absolutely
थोड़ा सा वीडियो लेके फिर पीछे आ जाओ। ये बिजनेस के
We request everyone to please settle down. The media, could you please settle down?
Okay, thank you. Please,
Request. Today, we have amongst us a very gifted actor who definitely needs no introduction. Along with being the superstar of Bollywood, he has recently bagged a national award in the Best Actor category for his outstanding performance in the film Rustam. And in conversation with Mr. Akshay Kumar over here, can we have a huge round of applause for him, please? And in conversation with Mr. Akshay Kumar, we have our author, Mr. K. Vijay Kumar. So please put your hands together for the next round of conversation that we're going to have with them. Thank you.
The conversation. अपना सरोना बेतून हर आनंद होता है. Because the secret has been disclosed by the Commissioner of Police Intelligence. Report has been perfect. My daughter-in-law indeed belongs to this place, and we're very proud of the Maharashtra connection.
Thank you. Talk to them first. Thank you, everybody. I am so happy being here in front of all you real heroes. And a real hero come here and he gets an opportunity to talk to a real hero here. So first of all, I would like to thank everyone and thank you very much, Vijayji, for giving me this chance. I must tell you, when I came to know about him and when I read about him, and you will not believe it, on my phone his name is written as Legend Vijay Kumarji. So that is how that's the kind of respect I have for him. I've actually, while coming back in the car, sir, I had some few questions which I wanted to ask you. This operation was called Operation Cocoon, right? So why Cocoon? Why you could have had Operation Tall Man or an Operation Big Mustache, something.
Actually, the whole operation was done in silos. A, B will know what they are doing, but the C and D will not know what these guys are doing. So the innermost core was me and Sandamare Kannan. Very often the code names were just picked up at random, just off the sleeve without any even premeditation. So Cocoon, before that we had an operation called Inundation, where we flooded this area with our troops. Small teams were injected into that area to terrify him, and he was living in a cave, eating only eggs and water and eggs, nothing else. High protein diet I have mentioned. And that cave was highly impregnable, much worse and much sinister than the caves I have seen in Kashmir and other places. So the word inundation was just taken like that. Initially, like you said, we had this big, something like a big mustache came to our mind. But cocoon, we said, normally what happens, the butterfly goes to freedom, bursting the cocoon. Sometimes we use the word cocoon to say cocoon or cloistered, sequestered, or isolated. So in that sense, it just occurred and we said, Kannan, let it call as cocoon. So vehicle itself was called cocoon. That is the origin of this.
I'd like to also know, like in my house, my wife is a writer, and I am a fighter who fights on screen, and you are both of that, writer and a fighter. So, but there's always a fight. My job is very tough. She says her job is very tough. So, could you just tell us which job, fighter or a writer?
First of all, I am an admirer of your wife's writing. Please compliment her. I have not met with her in person, and I have been very, very beautiful, lovely humor, and I enjoyed every bit of it. Now, between these two, I am like a shoulder-fired missile. I mean, people think that I am a big guy, but I have been fired from the shoulders of my guys. When I was a cop, all the junior cops fired me, and I used to be sitting on the shoulders. As a writer, again, people like Kapish, Vikas Singh, who was my partner, then all the Sharwani, and then you had Amrita, then you had Yamini and people like that. So I got a here also. So I continue to play the same role, delegating, getting things done and pushing. Both are equally matching.
But you have to pick one because मेरे घर में बड़ी problem चल रही है. I'm saying my job is very hard.
So now that I can no more be a real fighter because uniform has been taken away from me on 30th of September 2012, I can't don the uniform. Still I am retaining some of them. Hoping sometime the age will go to like US Supreme Court judges have no age. You can die in office. Hoping that some order, something may come some other time. I'm holding on. There won't be. If in this present phase, I am a writer. But I'm a fighter, I mean writer who is fighting to be a writer. It can be that way. My struggle is very protracted. Writing is not an easy thing. I was a very lazy writer. I am okay as a reader, more of a plodder. I read slowly, steadily, 25 pages. And if I touch a book, if I like it, for example, Raghu Karnad, he's here, famous writer. Father's Fields, when he wrote the book, he's sitting here. Can I ask Raghu Karnad, where are you? Raghu. So when I read books like that one word you mentioned, that people die twice. One, they die, and second time when the people who have the memory of the man who died also die. So these kind of things touch me. Very good expression, turn of phrase, good emotions represented well. I keep picking up the ideas. And even in the middle of the night, I just wake up and note down in a slip of paper. And I went on collecting a whole lot. And finally, it helped me to condense it and a lot of other support. So to your question, my answer has been that now I'm a fighter in the form of a writer.